not just on buying and selling, we're also concentrating on joint research and development. One of the most, the greatest examples is the medium-range missile BrahMos. Indian experts participated in the design of this missile from the very beginning, and Russian experts as well.
Okay, I have to ask my India question. Yesterday you were meeting with some of the editors and you spoke about Su-57s and that it was an offer for a collaboration. Does that offer still stand? What are the details? And what's the conversation you're having with New Delhi?
India and we have very good long-standing relations in terms of military and technical cooperation and interaction. A significant portion of the armed forces of India are equipped with Russian equipment, with Russian material. This is a tradition that dates back to the Soviet times, and this tradition is kept alive. Our relations with the Indian friends are specific in that, thanks to our mutual trust, we concentrate not just on trade, not just on buying and selling, we're also concentrating on joint research and development. One of the most, the greatest examples is the medium-range missile BrahMos. Indian experts participated in the design of this missile from the very beginning, and Russian experts as well, and the outcome was great. India has traditionally been purchasing our aircraft, both planes and helicopters from us. Su-57 is a very good aircraft, probably the most modern one, the most up-to-date in the world as of now, and it is also the most efficient. We offered, and I said that to our Indian friends yesterday, we offered we should do that together. Well, it didn't work out, but we did it on our own, and we stand ready to sell Su-57, probably, you know, there are 2 pilot configurations, and it could also serve as a command center. So forging ahead, and we are very efficient, not just in aviation, but also in maritime equipment, submarines, and surface vessels.
Is there a waiver or carve-out for India in acquiring and procuring Su-57s and S-500 air defense systems from the United States of America, and will that stand? How do you think India should be dealing with America and the sanctions?
Well, I would say India always acts as a sovereign country, and under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, any potential threats of sanctions would boomerang immediately. And I know that for sure we've been in close talks with Prime Minister Modi for a long while, and he knows that for sure. We all remember a time when Prime Minister Modi was banned from going to the territory of the United States of America. And I know that Prime Minister Modi would never forget about it. Now he's a Prime Minister, all the sanctions have been eliminated, and the relationship between the USA and India are developing successfully, as I understand. And India is a sovereign country, and it is free to choose those products that they consider to be most up-to-date and most applicable for them, and obviously offering the best price-quality ratio. No matter what people say, India has always been acting in this manner. How? Well, India is always guided by its national interests. Of course, that is a very sensitive area, the defense area. But one thing is particularly important. It is crucially important. And the thing is that our cooperation with India, just like with all other partners of ours, is not subject to political environment. We can't be dictated. Do not deliver that to India. Nobody can dictate us, and nobody would even try to do that. We are always going to do what we consider to be right, and we will always stand true to commitments given to our partners, especially such partners as India. And in this spirit, according to those rules, we do our business, and this is how we're determined to continue.